Hey guys, it's STG. So, I've been having a lot of issues lately with USPS. Now, as some of you guys may know, I'm going to be getting a new P.O. box. And please do not send me any more mail. Unfortunately, if you have sent me mail past May, I probably won't get it. So if it arrives, then I don't know. I'm going to try to maybe do some forwarding. Please do not send me any mail. So I know a lot of people in the community have had stuff lost or stolen or cut into, items missing from their packages. I've had all of the above, guys, and honestly, I'm just getting tired of this. My grandfather was a letter carrier back in the day for the USPS for almost 35 years. My dad worked as a letter carrier for USPS. Scully was a mailman. So I have friends and family who worked for USPS, and I'm not saying everyone's incompetent. It just seems like the people lately who were new to USPS working there just don't give a damn or don't know what they're doing. I've gone to USPS to ship stuff, registered mail, right? And I've had an employee tell me that registered mail is not for domestic, it's only for shipping foreign, not domestic. Even though I've done domestic numerous times, I used to ship it, registered mail, to PCGS, okay? And there was one instance where I shipped something registered mail to PCGS. I waited a week, waited 2 weeks. They did not receive it. It was still locally by me. I called up USPS. I said, what's going on? How come this is taking so long to be shipped? Oh, the person who works at the main hub is away on vacation, and only they have the key to unlock the cage for registered mail. Okay, this is the type of incompetence that I'm dealing with in this day and age of USPS, guys. I don't know what type of horror stories you've encountered, but I've been facing a lot of bad things happening to me recently with USPS. I recently sold a watch for approximately $400, and I shipped it with guess who? USPS. Now, their standard flat rate box gives you $100 insurance if anything happens. Okay, I shipped the watch. It was a week went by, 2 weeks went by. The seller is telling me they never received it. I checked the tracking. So the watch went from New York to Tennessee, okay? Then it shows when it hit Tennessee, it went back to New York. Okay? Then the next day, it shipped out again, and that was the last notice I heard about my watch. I call up USPS's automated messaging. Your package is on its way. Expect delays. I speak to an agent to open up a case. Oh, your package is on it. It's still on its way. It'll still be there. This is already 3 weeks. I said, what's going on with my package? Why is it taking 3 weeks? This has never happened to me before. It's on its way there. It's still on its way. Okay, they closed the case out. Another week goes by. No update on the status. Still automated message. It's still on its way after a month. A month, guys, of no update, status update. It's still on its way. They're telling me the same fucking bullshit. It's on its way. It's on its way, right? They open up another case and they close it, right? I wait a fifth week, guys. Now the buyer on eBay is getting frustrated and opening a case, and now they're requesting their money back. And I said, you know what? I don't blame you. This has never happened to me. Get your money back. I'm gonna bite the bullet and take a loss, right? I call up, I speak to someone at USPS after. This is the third or fourth person I'm speaking to, guys. They said, oh, you got to open up a request for a refund and for a search. Basically, all the lost mail goes to this big fucking facility in Georgia. And they said they're gonna open up a search and they're gonna look into it, right? I opened up the case. Literally, I'm not even shitting you guys. Maybe like 2 or 3 days later, I get a check in the mail for $108.51. Okay? So now they give me the $100 that they guarantee for the insurance and the $8.51 I paid for the flat rate shipping. And, you know, I submitted a claim for $400, which is what I'm out. Okay? So now they're only giving me $108 after literally only 2 or 3 days. Did they even search their warehouse in Georgia that they claim all the lost mail goes to? Or did they say, oh, we fucked up. We know we fucked up. Let us give him $100. He's asking for $400, but we only can give you $100. That is all we're allowed to give you. Okay? They messed up. I don't know why it went from New York to Tennessee and then back to New York and then out to Tennessee or wherever in the US it went. I don't understand what happened. I don't know if someone took the label off in transit. I don't know if someone opened up the box and stole the watch. I feel... Sorry guys, I had to pause it. So yeah, basically, I don't know what happened to my package, and it doesn't seem like anyone wants to take responsibility. Okay, so now let's get to another issue. I went to try to open up a P.O. box, and they basically need 2 forms of ID. One, they need an ID with a picture. The other, they need some type of voter registration, some type of property deed or mortgage document. So I go to go to the post office to open up my new P.O. box that I was gonna get. And I bring my photo IDs and they tell me, okay, you need one of each. Does not really specify that on the documentation. When I did open my first P.O. box, I knew I needed voter registration. I went to my district courthouse to get a copy of my voter registration. So I said, can I speak to the supervisor? And the woman told me to go to the first window. I'm there 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. I go back, I say, is the supervisor coming? I'm on my lunch break, I don't have much time. Just wait, she's coming. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes go by. I said, where's the supervisor? Okay, this woman who came out a few minutes ago, going around the post office, trying to help people to facilitate things. She tells me to go to her. Okay, she's obviously not the manager. She obviously did not tell the manager I wanted to speak to her. And I'm basically there waiting in front of the window. That woman sees me, doesn't help me. So she said, go talk to her. Obviously, this woman is not a supervisor. I asked her, okay, is it acceptable if I'm on the New York State voter registration website. Can I show you on my phone? I have it pulled up here. It has my name, my address, the same as on my identification card with my picture. Is this acceptable? Oh, I gotta check. She goes back to the window, the cage, and asks the stupid woman there who made me wait 10 minutes for nothing the same damn thing. So essentially, I asked to talk to a supervisor. They make me wait 10 minutes in front of a window for no fucking reason. And they have someone who asked the same stupid person who told me to wait if I could use that as an acceptable form of ID, just to be told no, because I couldn't speak to a supervisor, okay? I said, you're telling me if I show you my voter registration printed out from this website, it would be acceptable, but not on my phone. And then she said yes. Okay, now how stupid is that? It has to be printed out where anybody could forge it. Okay, I logged in to a New York State government website. It shows my name, my address, everything the same that's on my ID card, and yet you couldn't verify me based upon those criteria. But if it's printed out on a piece of paper, it's perfectly acceptable. Now you tell me who the idiot is in this situation. Is it me or is it them? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I'm missing something here. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. What does it being on a piece of paper? How is that different if I'm printing it out from the voter registration website that shows the exact same information? Guys, I'm getting tired and sick of the crap I have to deal with USPS, okay? I'm really tired of it. And honestly, I wouldn't be getting a P.O. box if it wasn't for this community. So I filed a complaint against this person yesterday two people I dealt with, okay? And they called me back this morning just to tell me, oh, your complaint has been submitted to that post office, that local post office that I went to. I had someone actually call me just to tell me that information. Okay, I was already told that yesterday when I filed a complaint. What the fuck is this? This is how your taxpayer money is being spent. Okay, this is every time you buy a box or stamps or something in the post office. Okay, this is how your money is being spent, by having people call you up for a 5 or 10-second phone call, calling people up just to tell them your complaint has been submitted to the local post office. Although this was already told to me that it would be done when I filed a complaint. Okay, this is the inefficiency of the USPS. Okay, the USPS was billions of dollars in debt because they were required by law to hold enough funds to support people's salaries, pension, retirement funds, and they couldn't do that, okay, because it was so fucking poorly mismanaged. They had to change the law in order to avoid them having to keep enough funds to pay their own employees after years of service for basic health care benefits and retirement benefits. Okay, this is how inept and inefficient the USPS is, guys. What they need to do is they need to bring in someone from corporate America and start running this more like a business and not like a charity. Okay? They're not allowed to raise certain postal rates every year by a certain amount only by law. They can't raise it more than a certain amount. Okay? So that is why they're the cheapest. But guys, guess what? You get what you pay for. You don't pay a lot, you don't get a lot. You get inefficiency. Get people who are inept and just plain stupid and don't know what they're doing, telling you blatant lies. And I don't know about you guys, but I am sick and tired of it, guys. I am seriously considering using UPS, FedEx, and paying the extra $2, $3, $4, $5 just to ship a letter or a little piece of mail out to someone, because that's how frustrated I am right now with the USPS. And that is my rant for the night.